Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to Poochei's Place. Sorry, guys, we was eating. I'm still crunching on them cucumbers. And the phone's still here running amok.
Being greedy.
Being greedy. TLH, thanks for coming. Y'all, I had technical issues today, right? It was a crazy day for me. It started off really bad. My show got canceled, and I had to think of a backup plan. I was disappointed, but I wasn't disappointed.
Okay.
I was disappointed. I wasn't happy. I wanted to do
I said things happen.
Yeah, that's the thing. I said things happen, but I had to pivot. I'm thinking of all these different ways, different things I could do. None of them was working.
Wow.
Like we fell through one after the other. I'm like, oh my God. And then I call you.
I didn't get them. Well, I was in the studio. I was working. I had my headphones on. I usually get to see the phone, but sometimes it was real loud in my ear. I miss it. But I'm so bad, and I'm just so old school when it comes to the phone, man. That's not how I ever deal with it.
I think that's the best excuse. Not that I missed it, because there's one thing to miss it. We miss a lot of phone calls, but we go back and we check. You don't even check. You never say. I said to Dominique, I was over here trying to figure out, because I went through all the Troy steps in my head, right? He ain't gonna look at that damn phone. Or he sleeps. He'll check it when he wake up. Or eventually, like, he gonna check the phone, right? I said, all right, now, he gotta pick up the phone because he gotta get ready to bring the dog home, right? He always early. One thing you can depend on him is to do shit on time and on the fourth time.
I was going to bring this at 4:30.
Go do an extra hour, all right?
That's what I'm going to do from now on around that time, and I do it at 4:30.
So, I'm just thinking, like, you got to look at his phone eventually. And then it don't happen. So now I'm thinking, yo, who calling? Tarana or Candace? Because I ain't going over there. I ain't going over there to fucking check on you. Like, at this point, I'm thinking something wrong with you. So it's beyond the not, like at this point, because I know when you see the phone, you're going to call me back. You not calling me back is like, I never think of that. And not that you obligated, I'm saying anybody.
Because I don't look at it.
Yeah, I'm just saying that with anybody across the board, not just me. I'm not saying like I can do special treatment. Anybody across the board, when you see it, you're going to be like, oh shit, such and such called me. And you're going to call, it'll be 2 days later, it'll be 5 days later, whenever you
call me and I don't answer
phone.
right away, I don't have my phone in my hand. I know a lot of people do have their phone glued to their hand. I don't be having my phone in my hand. I have 2 kids, and that second one keeps me on my toes. So there's no way I'm gonna see it. And if I don't call you back, 9 times out of 10, I'm still gonna call you back.
Wow.
But Troy will call you back.
That's right.
But he don't feel the urgency.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Because he's old fashioned and he just don't fucking.
You know, it's like when my phone rings, I'm looking for it. Instead of when it rings, I'm like, oh, where? I'm hearing it by the time I get to it, I hung up and just, you know, it's like, I can't, where did I leave it at? You know, it's like,
that type of shit.
It's like, I don't know where it's at.
My phone too.
But you still gotta make a conscious effort.
I know, I'm gonna do that.
You know how they got the alarm on the red button on your car thing? Yeah. You press it, you can find your car. I need one of those on my phone.
Yeah, but you still look though. You still will find, like he don't. Troy doesn't think to look for the phone unless he got to do something, unless he needs something. But you gotta think to look because, to me, and this is all I thought about today. I was like, when you answered after I called the last time, I'm like, yo, what the, like, I'm thinking I gotta send somebody to your house to see if you still living.
Everybody says that too.
Yeah, but like, and it's okay. I admire people who don't care about calling people back. I wish I could look at my phone and be like, shit,
I always call you back now.
I know you do, but what I mean is that you don't care you just don't. That's not what you do. You don't want to call you. Well, he'll call if he feel like it.
Yeah.
I'm the same type, so I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is making sure that you check in with people. Because, like, I'm not going to be the person that says, and people, this happens to people. Man, I ain't called him enough. I should have called him and checked on him. No, the hell I shouldn't, because when I call him 10 times, he ain't answer. I ain't going to be calling him 20 fucking times.
Yeah,
I called you 10 times. But then it might be that one time that I didn't call you 10 times, and I should have. Because I could have got help. Like, it's like you got to be consistent. Well, you are consistent. Maybe I should just let you live in your consistency. And just don't fucking call.
No, it's like, you just said something that really just dawned on me. Like, I don't like, if somebody didn't call me, I don't like look for texts and stuff like that and stuff. And like Glam would do that. Just text me to I ain't get the show. Meanwhile, it was like 8 hours ago. It's like damn. So I told her, I said, damn, why don't you call me and tell me that you ain't get the show? She's like, I texted you like 8 hours ago that I ain't get it. Well, I was like, damn, I ain't look.
Yeah, but even if she would have called you, you still wouldn't answer.
I probably would have.
Man, Bob.
I'm saying, if I hear it, of course I'm saying
My dad
but you gotta make a conscious effort.
You're right,
especially in spaces like that.
Yeah.
Like, you have to make a conscious effort, and you will not. So to say that, because the reason I called you today at the last minute, because I know you ain't even a last minute person, to call you at the last minute and say I need you right now, right? The only reason I did it is because you told me I could.
Yeah.
You said I could, and I said no, I can't, because you ain't gonna answer. I'm gonna always show up for you. And I thought about it today, and that's when I said, well, he is gonna always show up for me. So shit, maybe something wrong with him, because I believe you. I believe you. But part of showing up is making sure that you, and not even just for me, because you don't know what the situation is.
Right, most definitely. I gotta get better with that. I gotta get better. But something happened to me yesterday. It was really funny though. But this is a local joke. So if you're not from
around these parts,
Orange area, you wouldn't know nothing about this. But there's a barbecue place on Main Street called McDonald's.
Wait, what? Sorry, McDonald's.
It's called McDonald's, right? It's over there across the street from Former Mills on Main Street. It's like an old guy. He's an old West Indies guy in there. Slower than slow. All right, now this is some funny stuff right here. All right, so I got chores I want to do, and I got in my plan. I want to go boom, 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 back home. So I said, this is around 3 o'clock. So I said, go by McDonald's first, because I'm right close up there. Maybe I can catch it ain't busy. First, when I first pulled in the parking lot, I only saw one parking space. I knew I was in trouble. And the way the parking lot is, you can't just go in and out. You gotta get the spot and come back out. So now you might as well just see what's in there. So I parked in the spot, and I went there. There was 7 people in front of me.
Wow.
So I'm sitting there. I'm watching. He's the only one there. I mean, he messing with the ribs and everything. People just waiting. He's moving the ribs around on the grill and everything. It's like he running out of bread. And the dude who's supposed to work there ain't there yet. But I didn't know that at the time. But I see him working over there. Because the guy asked for 2 chopped barbecue sandwiches and the rib sandwich. And he was still on a delay. And I'm saying, what the hell is going on here? Come to find out, he was running out of bread. So I didn't know that, though. So I'm watching him. So then I walk up to the front. I'm like, yo, you got any chicken today? Because if he ain't got it, I'm out. Yeah. He's like, yeah. I got it. I stay in line. It ain't moving, right? So I said, damn, I might as well just go ahead and do what I got to do and come back. And maybe it'll, I might catch him not as crowded. But that's crowded. Yeah. With him there, that's an hour a week right there. Mm-hmm. 7 people is an hour a week, right? So I go do all my little chores, do all my little errands back there. I'm like, at least come back it was 45 minutes. I came back here. When I came back, the dude who was in front of me was just ordering.
Wow. Well, you came back in enough time. You already knew.
The dude who was in front of me when I left was just getting his food. And it was 7 more in front of him.
Oh, that's a problem. but if you would have been patient and waited.
Yeah, that was like 50 minutes. That was like 50 minutes. That was like 50 minutes. I had left and came back and I was in the same spot I was in when I left and stuff.
And then when you got up there, you probably had more chicken.
Nah, but this is what I'm doing now, right? I don't want to go ask him because he already mad now and just, and the guy ended up coming with the bread and all that and everything. But he was just slow on it. Everybody was like, and then I had a lady in front of me that was on her cell phone, ghetto style. Like on the speaker, talking, and everybody hearing her whole business and everything.
Damn.
So it was like, that was annoying as hell. And,
yeah. Sorry about that. I think the camera got hit. Sorry, I fixed it.
Yeah, so it's like, so now I'm 7 people are still in front of me as I wait. Now I'm stuck. So I gotta wait because I want this now.
Yeah.
So now I'm counting how many chickens that he ordering. That's why I'm in the line and everything. So everybody was ordering ribs though. I was like, man, they ordered ribs. Then this one dude was like right behind me. He said, "What the husband was like?" I said, "What you ordered?" He said, 2 chickens." I was like, wow, beat this dude. So enough, because when I finally got up there, he ran out of greens.
But you knew he wasn't going to have something.
You got cabbage.
But did he have your chicken?
You hear the chicken.
All right, well, you was
praying
for chicken. You weren't praying for chicken and greens.
No, I wasn't green. The lady just before me.
Specifically what you asked for.
The lady just before me, the one that was yakking on the phone, got the last greens, man. I was like, Lord have mercy. But anybody know about this place there, I know. My man is slow.
But his food is good.
But his food is good, though.
Everybody be waiting.
Yeah.
So he's obviously been there for a long time.
He's been there. My mother used to get me to go back in the day, man. She used to get me to go back in the day because they had the chopped barbecue. I mean, because Brothers was the spot, though. Everybody used to go to Brothers first. He was like a secondary spot. He wasn't as popular until Brothers closed up. Then people start searching for soul food restaurants. And, food is good, but my man is slow.
No, there was one. I don't know if you was there that once. It was a couple of years ago. I think, I don't know how long ago it was, but his sons or somebody?
Yeah, that was his son. I
thought something happened to him, and I'm like...
Yeah, I was asking about him, too.
Oh, man, they going to take over. I said, oh, okay, they kind of cleaned it up, really. I mean, it's a little spot, but I could tell that they cleaned some stuff.
Yeah.
Their food wasn't like their father. Sorry, guys, but that food was not... I was saying to myself, damn, this is what happens when the kids don't pay attention and think they know everything. You thought you could just come in here and clean the pots and shit. Yeah. You took that. When that man was gone, that food did not taste the same. I was so happy to see him back, and you be waiting for hours and shit. You be like this, and I'd be like, Troy, he ain't had no black eyed peas.
I never had it.
He ain't had it. He ain't had that.
Oh man. He don't even.
He don't care.
He don't even care, bro. He be like,
that's the part that
he don't care if you walk out.
He don't care
nothing. He don't care.
They be cussing him out. He don't care.
He don't even care, bro.
I ain't got it. You want something else?
Yeah. It's easy with that, man. That's why I go up front and ask him right off the bat, because he normally might not have chicken. I be wasting my time in the line, so ain't nothing else I want.
Yeah. Have he ever not had pork, though? I think he
always
had
got ribs, though. I mean, but sometimes he could be, people coming. This guy, yesterday, he was a motorcycle guy. He was nasty. The way his personality was, he was just like one of them dudes that was like always in meetings. My man didn't even pay attention. He was like, the way he was talking to him, I would have said something to him. If I was behind the car, I'd be like, you ain't got to come here no more. The way he was acting, my man didn't even bat.
Well,
I think he know him already, probably.
I'm sure he had encounters with you.
No, oh yeah, that was early in life.
All right, well, whatever. He ain't
But
better.
I cursed him out one time, and he didn't even.
Going in, you wait.
And he didn't even say nothing. And I was like, "What the fuck you got this chicken and shit? God damn it!" And he was like, "Yo, you want anything else?" I was like, "Fuck that shit. I'm out of here." Nigga was like, "All right." He didn't even like say come back later or nothing. He was just like, all right.
He was like deuces.
Yo, he just like to take it. I swear he just takes it, man.
And when you go, the first thing you say is, you got any this?
Yep.
You got any that?
That's what I do.
That's what you don't say I want such and such. You be like, do you have this? Do you have that?
You have that.
You got this, you got that, you got that. I give you all three of those.
Yeah, because if you in there and it's like three people in front of you, you in good shape, man. You know, a two. Man, you done hit the jackpot. One time I came in there, there's only one person in front of me. I'm like, bet. And I get up there, I was like, no, give me a chicken. He was like, I ain't got no. I was like, I knew it. I knew this was too good to be true. I knew it. I serious. He's like, oh, you good. And I was like, why you ain't got nothing? Tell you, want something else? And get the hell out of here, man. Yo, he just don't care.
He don't care. He's been there for a long time. He's very successful.
But I have also a bad experience with Taco Bell, maybe about a couple months ago, that I need to warn the people about. There's too much salt in that Taco Bell food, y'all.
That shit anyway.
I know, but I'm just saying, I haven't had that in like zillions of years. The one the commercials got me one day. And I was like, damn, that look good. And I went and got it. Man, I had a headache like in 5 minutes, man, because I don't eat salt. Man, that thing is salt. Man, they're killing y'all.
I had Taco Bell first time in a very long time going to a work outing lunch. And I didn't know what to get. Because it's like, I'm not always, if I want tacos, I can make tacos. Or we do have these, Mexican restaurants that cook the real stuff that we can take them to.
Yeah.
So going to Taco Bell, I'm like, I know working late one day, I stopped at Taco Bell and got something, but I think all I did was eat the fries and that was it, and drink the juice.
They got fries at Taco Bell?
Not your fries.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, me and you both. They make fries. We can't keep talking about Taco Bell. They make fries. Leave Taco Bell alone.
The meat, I flipped it over.
I don't know. I
had a chalupa, chicken chalupa.
Well, you had a lot of stuff from Taco Bell.
No, by time. When I went.
Don't we talk about Taco Bell, you're going to name everything they had.
Other than that,
I had the burrito.
Yeah.
But other than that,
it was actually true.
I had the chicken. What is that again? I don't know.
Quesadilla. I don't know. But all I know is that if you don't really eat out in the public a lot, and when you find yourself going out there, a lot of times you get sick.
Well, we shouldn't be eating that. The older not the older, because it's not about older. These young people know, but the more we hear about what they do to these foods, and oh my God.
It's terrible, man.
It is terrible.
It's terrible. Did you see your president yesterday? And got into that argument right on TV with that Russian dude, man.
That was embarrassing.
That is
American president got into
you didn't see it? You gotta.
Yo, that was terrible, man.
You missed.
And then he expected him to sign that treaty. That dude was like, I ain't signing nothing, man. Like
that was so disgusting.
Man, that was so unprofessional, man.
It sure was. It was so thuggish. It was like.
Yo, this is like stuff we ain't never seen before. This.
You can be tough and assertive without. It was like this is the only way, like you're a big bully because you know
he's just a bully, man.
Be, right? You can get respect from people and all that stuff without being like that. Like that's not the way to get respect. That was so disrespectful to talk to that person that way.
Yo, man,
I don't know. Person, period. No
that was terrible.
You don't matter who like, because he get away with talking to people like that here, and that's why they stand behind him. It ain't everybody that's standing behind him are people who wish they could have did that shit back in the day. I get smacked. But now you know you got can't nobody just come up there and smack the shit out your ass. You talking shit.
I understand.
Because you got all this protection behind you talking
shit. Service to get the Trump.
But I'm saying that. We don't know how. I don't know.
I don't care.
Nothing wrong with homeboy.
Yeah, they going around locking people up and talking about making threats to
man,
Trump.
They come right to the crib and they're knocking on the door, bro.
How long I'm saying this?
But it's like this is some incredible stuff though, man. This is crazy. This is some incredible stuff, man. Incredible,
this is
man.
outrageous.
When I saw that, I thought I just couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe it. I've never seen anything like it. I don't know what the repercussions going to be from this. But you're already feeling the food prices going up already, messing with China and all this stuff. All this stuff is feeling the crunch.
He's allowed to do these things, and not just blaming it on Trump. It's people who are just like Trump, who have his back, that's out here being big old bullies.
Yep.
That's out here doing things that they would not normally have done. Well, they probably would have. They could not have. But now that they feel like they can, they're doing it, and they don't care. They have no remorse for it. But they got to realize that this is not what America is. Like, there's no way that can happen. I believe that there are more good than bad.
Yeah, I do too.
Unfortunately, in power, maybe not, but things could change, things could happen, things are shifting, and we just can't be giving into that stuff. And when I say we, I don't just mean black people. Yeah. I'm just talking about Americans in general.
It's just, come on, man. You make all the federal workers leave their jobs and everything and all that kind of stuff.
That email they said was sent out, like, you want them to tell you what they've done for the
yeah. Like, what do you do with your job details?
First off, that's how you already know won't have nobody that says that he's a real president. Like, who does that? Who sends an email? What have you done? Or threatening you?
I think it's
to give up your position.
So
what? Like, what?
If somebody says, like, what have you done? First of all, nobody should be asking nobody that. I mean, you can.
How do you
can. Don't get. There are people who are. That wasn't my problem that he did that. My problem was the threat about people losing their jobs and all that. Holding people accountable and doing their jobs is different than saying, like, you trying to eliminate all these people's livelihoods. Like, that is a problem. But holding people accountable and making sure the job gets done, or there are people in place to do the job who are efficient enough, is one thing. Now, trying to strip these jobs away from people, strip these agencies away that are needed to govern is different. And that's what I feel like they do.
Yeah. It's like he already messing with the VA. Obama did a great job for the vets, man.
Maybe that's why, because Obama did it. Yeah, everything is for a reason. Everything is like you picking on people. You didn't do this for me, so you next.
He definitely.
You didn't do this for me, so you next. You came after me. You next.
You see what he did to the Eagles? Because the Eagles didn't come to the White House in 2019. He didn't even call them up. He called all the other teams up to wish them well. He didn't even call the Eagles up. So they I said the Eagles wasn't going for. They're going to go to the White House. They said they voted no, but then they retracted and said that they would go if he would invite them. And he didn't.
But okay, Trump is Trump. Right? So he was trumping. He was like, I wasn't going to invite you anyway.
Yeah.
So when we say we not going, because, and I know he should be presidential. I do. I don't believe none. I think you should not be biased. You should be presidential, but we biased. And I'm not a Trump supporter. But what I'm saying is, if I gave you an opportunity and you didn't want the opportunity because you didn't want to be associated with me, then okay. I extended my hand to you. Now you want me to do it again? So you could bite it again? I already did it. Why am I doing it again? And I'm just talking about this particular. I'm not a Trump thing. I'm just talking about
this particular thing. They said no
the
first time, and then the next day they retracted and said if it was invited, some of them would go.
Because they probably got scolded for saying no. Somebody was like, yeah, what are you doing? Look, you better go back and instead of sticking to your guns, whoever was in charge of making that statement went back. And just because you punked out and went back, Trump got to punk out too. He punked your ass. He made you go back and do that, and he ain't going back on his word. And again, I ain't a Trump supporter, but he fucked him. I'm not, but I'm just saying. You would have said it if Trump was well, Obama wouldn't have. I'm not saying that it should happen. So Obama wouldn't have did nothing like that. I'm not saying that it should happen. I'm not saying that it was a good thing that it happened. But when you think about his personality, right, it's like, all right, he's like, I asked you, you didn't do it, so fuck you. I ain't asking you again. And now take that. Now you want to come. Because I told you, or somebody had to come talk to you and make you change your mind. Right? You should have did it in the first place, as far as he's concerned. Right?
Sit down somewhere. Go down, get out.
Down, but I don't agree with my logic.
Yeah, we do. Bye.
Move, Bonnie! Move! You want to go? You want to go? Because that's what's going to happen. Don't laugh at him. Because he's not funny. No, he's not. Did you pee on my floor? That's what she does. What about that fight?
Basically, the fight was they respect each other too much. They have fought each other when they was they have fought each other in amateur, so they knew each other already, and they didn't start fighting till the 5th round. They was doing this all for 4 rounds because they was just scared to let it go. You know, it's like because they knew each other had power and they didn't want to make a mistake. So now they say they want to do a rematch. I think the rematch is worth it because I think the rematch they'll actually do some fighting because there was too much respect. And then what happened to Tank Davis, something that had never happened before, is that, and which could have caused him to lose the fight, was that in the 9th round, he like the way we saw it, like he went to a knee like this, and when you do that, that means you hurt. You taking that's a knockdown, right? But he had told the referee, which we couldn't see at the time, that I need to take a timeout because what happened was he had just got his hair braided and all the
you
grease,
going with that same story?
And all the grease that. All the stuff that they make his hair with was draining down his face and stuff.
First of all, now I'm not I was hoping that he won. I am a true fan and supporter. And I didn't see the fight. Okay. So I didn't see it. All I saw was the clips. I didn't see the fight. All I saw clips, right? And then I heard that excuse. That excuse to me was not a good excuse. He should have. How many times you got your hair done before a fight? How many times? Oh, just this one fight, I got my hair done. If you would have got your hair done, I'm sure he's got his hair done before a fight. You know that shit was going to come down in your face. Unless he's never got his hair done before a fight, and it's the first time.
I don't know.
But how many fights has he had?
But I'm just saying, though, it's like, I can't really recall because it never happened before. So it's like.
All you got to do is go back and look at all the
fights. I'm saying, though, it's like, but you could tell that it was a problem, though, because he was like, wipe my face. Like, he like.
Before he went to the knee?
No, he was like, when a dude.
Before he went to the knee?
Yeah. No.
Before he took a knee, did he say, wipe my face? Not after he took a knee.
Yeah, but it's like, when he took the knee, you already had told the ref I need a timeout somehow or another because he didn't penalize him for it. He went to the corner, he was told to do, wipe my face. And he was very adamant about it. And they was wiping it, he was like pushing, bringing his gloves to show him how to wipe his face. To show him how to wipe his face. And then when he went in the corner again, they were still wiping his face and everything. And it was just coming down from his head. It was just like grease was just coming down. I don't know what they did. I don't know what he had in his head. But it had something to do with it. And the second of all, which I noticed in the fight, was something was wrong with his shorts. He was always messing with it. Why
he get all these excuses?
I'm just saying.
How come he's allowed a professional fighter? So he gets to have all. You know, when you are a professional and when you are a champion, you fucking know better than to do some dumb shit. You know better than to get in the ring with some greasy shit in your hands on. And no offense, I didn't see the fight, and I'm talking about just as a person. Oh, so now he. I mean, we don't.
I want to see a rematch.
Sometimes we got to get the experience. Right. Maybe this was the first time.
I want to see a rematch.
But I need to know that this was the first time his hair has ever been done before he got in the ring. Or the first time this product was used on. Now I'm giving him excuses. Okay, but the first time this product was ever used on your hair. Like the first, who did your hair? Somebody new do your hair? Like who the fuck did your hair? Put some shit that was gonna drip down.
Whoever did it, his day job is over. That's the way he had. It was like, I had my hair done today, and it was like, maybe he didn't ever have it done that day. Maybe that was the difference in maybe,
that's what I'm saying.
So it's like, it's like, maybe it looked like it was freshly done.
Yeah, Brave.
Yeah.
Well, what are you using? Because beauticians normally have like this spray gel.
But you don't know what that stuff is made of. No, you don't know what it's made of. You don't know that stuff will sweat. It's like as a woman when we get our hair done, and sometimes you put shit in your hair or you sweat, then shit start rolling down your damn face and everything. You ain't get to that point where you be sweating. I don't put shit in my hair that's gonna make me sweat, but it can happen. I can see you exercising or something and you grease your hair and your hair is oily. And,
so it got in his eyes.
It could have gotten his. It could have, his gloves going up, like, it could have, it's a lot of ways that it could have happened. That's not the point that it didn't happen. The point is it something that is it something new? Is this your first time ever getting your hair done? Is this a new product that you put in your hair? Because if you've gotten your hair done before, then you know better. You know that this is a possibility that this could happen because it would have happened before already.
It's like, I've never seen it happen before, so it was new to me. But I can tell you this, though. That I figured it looked like it was a draw. It looked like an even fight, But it's like they didn't really fight until like the later round. So a rematch should be happening because you would see a better fight because it was disrespect. It was just too much respect.
I gotta go watch more clips. And I'm a Devontae fan. Again, I am. And I can only go off of what I saw. I don't agree with you. But I know people can put things the way they want you to see it and so I gotta go back and look. Because what I saw that people were putting out was only a couple of things and it was just clips. I didn't watch the whole fight. So that's what I'm saying. They could have put something together to make it look like Rock one. But that's what I saw. I saw Devontae getting hit where just his body reacts, falling and stumbling and things that I'm not used to seeing.
But they were just showing you just certain things, though.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's like, but it's like everybody always wants the person on top to lose. Mm-hmm. So that's just how society is. So it's like, so anybody that's putting those type of things out, probably somebody that wanted him to lose. So they put all the stuff that he didn't do, or that the other guy did.
To make him look like
but it's like it was an even fight from my eyes, and I ain't got no bets on nothing and everything. It was an even fight because you have to take it effect.
If it would have been called a knockout,
he would have won. He would have won. The other guy would have won. It was that close. The score was 115-114 one judge, 114-114 another judge. 114 another judge.
Oh. So you're saying that if it was a knockdown, it would have
been 1 point. Okay. It would have went to what's the name? He would have won. The other guy would have won. The Tank would have lost. But that's how close it was. It was a draw. No, it was a draw. So it was like nobody won. But you put that goes on your record though. So now Tank Davis is 30-0-1. The other guy was 29-2-1 now. No, 29-1-2.
So that must have been a really good fight.
So nobody actually. I ain't never seen this guy before, but obviously he's somebody because at the end he was like, everybody else know about me. Everybody else know about me, but just the people that ain't boxing, specialists, y'all don't know about me. Right.
Shit, y'all know about him now.
That's what he said.
He hung in there. I don't know. Whoever won or lost, he hung in there with him.
No, it went 12 rounds, and he was giving Tank some stuff, but I don't think Tank fought his best fight, though. I think that's what I saw there. He didn't fight his best fight.
Think you underestimated him because nobody knew?
I think he was a little scared of him a little bit, just like the guy was a little afraid of Tank.
So then he underestimated him? Not underestimate, just afraid.
There was just
respect.
Yeah, it was respect. It's like Tank did something I ain't never seen him do. Like, he even like did this to the dude. Like when they broke, when the bell ring was like, like way to go. He don't do that way to go stuff. He don't do no way to go stuff. I'm over here
watching clips. I gotta watch the fight.
I'm telling you though, it's boring for the first 5 rounds.
But I'm not gonna watch it the way you talking about it though. I gotta watch it. Just watch it. Like I can't watch it. I can't be biased.
Live biased. Baby.
That's why. No. That's why I asked you all those questions because I saw what I saw, but I don't know.
No, but
so now I'm telling you, give me something to think about.
See, one thing you have to take in consideration when you watch a heavyweight championship fight, the champion gets some of the.
Well, I know that.
Some a little benefit of the doubt. Okay, he gets a little bit of a little. If it's something if it's real close, they give it to the champion. Okay, but it's like the fight was real close and it was a tie. And it looked like a tie because for like 5 rounds, so it's a 12-round fight. So 5 rounds, they do like 2 or 3 punches for the 5 rounds. But it was one time it was just really 5 for like one, and the coach and the manager was saying, "Ah, you need to step it up, Tank. Yeah, come back again." The crowd was like, they didn't want to go against Tank because they like Tank, but anybody else they would have been booing. They didn't boo them.
But did Tank fight the way he always fight?
He didn't fight the way he always fight. He gave this guy too much respect. He was like, he wasn't angry with him. He was just being real careful. And he said that after the fight. He was like, it was my fault. I was just too careful. I was just too trying not to get hit, instead of just fighting. And that's exactly what he did. He's like, a rematch. I need a rematch. And the guy said the same thing. He was like, I want to get a rematch because I can whoop his ass. So they got to have a rematch. Because they didn't really fight.
Did the guy say he won?
Yeah.
So the guy said, I think I won.
Yep.
Tank said, I think I won? Or did Tank say, I want to reap? But did Tank say, I want to do?
Said he lost. He never act like he was just disappointed in himself.
He never said he lost, but he never said. Did he say like I won? I kicked his ass.
No, he never said that.
All right.
He never said that.
I got respect for that.
He never said that.
All right.
He was he was very gave the guy a lot of compliments. Like the guy is what I said he was. He's a good fighter and all that. He said, but I want to fight again because I didn't fight my fight.
Okay. All right.
And that's what it looked like.
Right,
and like he just was too respectful. It's like, maybe, I don't know, maybe he got knocked down before when they fought when they was amateurs. I don't know, something made him feel that way. But the guy felt the same way, though. The other guy was just as hesitant. Because, Tank is notorious for power. So you got to be careful. But he's a lefty, though. It's that left hand you got to worry about. But it's like, they got to fight again, though.
When I saw the clip, because I always said that everybody wants Shakur to fight Tank, and I don't think Shakur ready for Tank. But then,
Tank is 30 now, so I think they're building Shakur up to that point where
they say Shakur ready for Tank. Everybody keep putting them together and saying that.
Tank has no respect for Shakur, so he'll fight him differently than he fight this dude.
You don't think he doesn't have respect?
Like when he always talk about it, he was like, he can't beat me.
What he supposed to say? He could beat me?
I'm just saying, he ain't like he don't want this. He act like he don't want this. Like he don't want this.
Okay, I hear him.
So it's like so it's like everybody's waiting for that fight though. I think it'll happen in the next couple of years though.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it happens.
I gotta see what Shakur doing. I haven't watched
him.
He hasn't
been fighting lately though.
Because he retired for a second. I'm like, oh my goodness. Then he came back.
The last fight he had was a stinker. The last fight he had was boring. The crowd was boring and everything.
Oh, really? What you feed him? Lord have mercy.
He got some beef treats. Them chicken treats. Man, I had to put nothing but the things that, man. Yo, you think that's bad?
Yeah, I said, what you feed him? He stink.
No, that's that turkey treats and stuff, some turkey strips.
Oh.
But man, I came in there and I was like, Lord have mercy, boy, oh boy, he just was gassing out, man.
Don't give that no more. Come on.
I'm like,
go somewhere.
I'm like, man, he is terrible, bro.
Oh, he's sleeping in my room. Y'all be dying. I'm like,
I had to put
get out.
The candles, the teacup candles stuff on to get that out.
Well, don't buy that no more. Whatever that was.
Yeah, he loves it, man.
Okay, but it stinks. It stinks like bad. Don't buy that no more.
He loves it.
Please don't buy it no more. Like, buy him something else. Buy him chicken something.
It is chicken.
But don't buy him that kind of chicken. Gotta buy him something. We gotta be on the same page with these streets. Cause this is ridiculous. This shit stinks. Then he gonna come in here and go in my room, and I'm gonna be up all night long. Cause he won't get out. Oh. Yeah, I can't sleep when I smell shit. I be like, what? I be so mad at him. Like,
you don't mind shooting the juices out. Don't come over here. You don't mind, boy. You don't mind letting it out.
You like rub my butt. Make me fart. I'll be fart right in your face.
You know what this means right here? He's letting me know that I'm the alpha male when he does this. He's letting me know that I'm the man.
But he rub his butt.
Yeah. He gives you the back. He gives you the back. That's what the animals do when they look in the pack. When you're in the pack, they put their back to the leader. Just letting you know that you know who. Letting you know you're the boss of that. Right, Booker? Yeah. So handsome. It's spoiled rotten.
All right, we still on the podcast thing, so we need to finish it, and then what we ending it on?
I don't know, y'all watching the Oscars? Y'all here watching movies lately to watch the Oscars?
Hey, what you feel about 50 Cent punking each man?
I didn't hear about it.
You didn't hear about it? 50 Cent. I don't know why they mess with him. I don't know why anybody would mess with him.
He said to somebody, 42 Doug or something like that. He said, why would you get his Screech? I think he called him Screech.
What are you talking about?
Lil Meech. He canceled BMF.
Oh, he did?
Yes. What do you think? He canceled BMF.
I was waiting for what's your name? It's supposed to come out next week. Which is coming out next week? Razor
Canyon. That's the only one I know I'm be watching. I haven't watched a lot of it. But Razor Canyon gonna be watched.
I see the Shy coming back.
I have to catch up on that.
Man, how y'all gonna jump all over BMF and what 50 Cent did?
But you know what? I haven't watched BMF.
So he just canceled the show. That's it.
Because Big Meech, I don't know everything, but I just know Big Meech came home or something, and then Little Meech
from Rick Ross
did something with Rick Ross, kind of disrespectful. And then 50 Cent was like, "Fuck y'all, like I don't care, I'm just not fucking doing it. Shut the whole shit down. Like, why am I give you a paycheck and shit? You being disrespectful. Fuck all y'all." And
but it was Big Meech who took the money from Rick Ross, not Little Meech.
But he must have did something to him, and he said, and I only know because of getting I read.
Something like that.
Whatever they did, they had to do something that disrespected 50 Cent.
Well, he don't like Rick Ross, first of all.
Well, okay, so maybe that's why.
They got 50 Cent and Rick Ross got it.
Okay, so boom, there you go. So he's like, all right, that's how we playing. All right.
Not anybody that helps.
Now he got rid of the show.
Yeah, not anybody that helps. He called him out like this rapper 42 Doug or something like that. He was like, why are you helping Screech? Why you getting Screech something? Like I can't remember everything, but he just went off. But he didn't get mad at, like he didn't
put it on call and say,
yeah,
what they doing.
Because I know your dad, the rapper 42 Doug, I know your dad was cool. You know, but why you helping Screech? Don't help him. I did this, that, and the third, yada, 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 yada. Because he put all the posts.
But did he really write that?
He put it all in the post.
He said, because what he said in the post was things about helping the son. He was on drugs. I helped him get off drugs. I helped him get on rehab. I helped him this. He helped him do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what the post said.
Yeah, so he was like,
I thought that was really good.
I love your dad, but I don't do that no more. Yeah, he didn't go off like I thought he would. But my thing is, you got to give people the freedom to be them. I don't think he was being 50 Cent.
What do you think was wrong?
I don't think Meech was being disrespectful or anything. It's like, excuse me, Little Meech. I don't think he was being disrespectful. But at the same time, this was a man that everyone looked up to. I'm quite sure at some point 50 Cent, you looked up to this man. So when he gets out, it's Big Meech. So I feel like when he gets out, everybody's gonna wanna.
I don't think 50 had nothing to do.
I don't know if 50 Cent look up to too many people. I mean,
when he was younger,
look up.
Or respect, not look up.
You gotta remember they was from down south though. We from New York. We're here. We're in the same world.
They cross paths.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like he's not looked up and respect. You gotta allow people to be them. You can't. Lil Meek said hi to Rick Ross. Now all of a sudden you want to just dead him.
I don't think he did that because of that. I think it was probably something deeper. Like I think it was. I don't know, but I just don't see somebody saying, "Oh, I'm gonna go say hi to Rick Ross just to make 50 Cent mad."
He's one of them people that the moment you mess with somebody he doesn't like and y'all were in cahoots with each other or friends, he coming for you. He has no.
Maybe in the realms of doing business.
Petty.
So do you think that they was doing business with 50 Cent and then they tried to go over 50 Cent head and then do something with Rick Ross?
I don't know. I don't know too much about it. Really.
I don't think that.
I don't know too much.
You don't think Rick Ross could have lured them into a conversation? I don't know either. I'm just making up shit, right? That's what I do.
To me, this is what it looked like to me.
Okay, what it looked like?
I'm just on the outside looking in, and I don't know nothing about it. Once Daddy came home, Daddy trying to take over. And 50 is like, yo, you ain't taking over. You know, that's what the deal is. It's like, I ain't the one, like the rest of these dudes all on you and everything,
you
know. I took care of your son and everything. You're going to be disrespectful. I just did it all. That sounds like what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like to me, too. Exactly.
Because it was okay until he came out.
That's what it sounded like to me, too.
You know, when he came out, now what's name coming out, he's still a kingpin. In his mind, you know, you can't blame him. You can't blame him for feeling that way. Everybody they made a movie about him. You know, so he come out here, people owe him. You know, like Jeezy and all them dudes, they gotta give him some bread. They gotta give him some bread.
Yeah, you can't come out with that type of attitude.
Why not? He always had it like that.
Yeah, but then people.
They ain't changing.
Yeah, but that's. You just did all that time and you're gonna come back out. That's a mentality of somebody who wanna go right the fuck back in. Like don't. That's not how you get. That's not how you get things from people or help from people by coming out talking about what I do.
They do that. Rick Ross got his name from. He's coming out soon, and he want something from Rick Ross. He took his name. That ain't his name. That's this guy's name. Rick Ross is the gangster. He's like, yo, I want me some bread when I come out. Them dudes is music guys, gangsters. They're not doing real gangsters. Bullying. Yeah, but listen.
So if you went in that
listen.
If you went in
that's how you going. You're gonna go back in there doing the same shit. Like this ain't the same world. You can't come out here bullying me. This ain't the same world. These ain't the same Negroes.
Really?
That's why they go back in because they don't care.
They don't.
Okay.
But you can't come out here doing that with these people. This ain't the same field you used to play in.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. And 50 Cent was like, I'm about to show you, better not to tell you. And say what you want.
That's what it sounds like for me from the outside looking in. You know, it's like, you know, everything was coochie cream until came out.
Yeah, he probably was his dad. He was like, yo, my dad, homie.
Yeah, he probably was flexing a little bit too.
They said what I read was 50 Cent, what they said in the state. Well, I don't know if 50 Cent said it about him buying all this, spending his money on jewelry and spending this money, not spending it wisely. And if you made that much money, you should have some money. If you're so concerned about your dad, why didn't you put money aside so that when your dad came home, that he'd be okay? Like if you thought that way, and that's the hustle in you. Like you ain't got none of your dad hustle. That was the hustle part. The hustle part was, all right, I got this, but Dad, don't worry, I got this. So when you come in, we got this. You ain't even do that.
He's living his father. He was living where his father started. You do a movie. You have me acting the way my father was acting. Come on. You had me acting.
Well, I'm gonna miss the show though. I like the BMF. I'm gonna miss it.
Yeah.
You know, but
I didn't think of that
things
part.
go on. Things go on.
You had me acting the way my father acted. Damn. Oh. That was deep, wasn't it? Wow, you have me acting the way my father acted.
How you expect me to come up? I don't have no real guidance in telling me, no, do this, do that. No. Everybody just sees this money and we going back. Uncle see this money, we going back to where we started from.
So, what time is it?
Now it's time to say goodbye.
Because, I have one more little subject that was very important.
After this, one more important subject.
Rest in peace, Angie Stone.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, and she had an interview recently, just before that, claiming that some people was out to get her.
Ooh, okay, I'm glad you said it, because it was on my mind when I saw it. It was on my mind when I saw it. I was like, did she just do an interview? And she was going off in that interview.
That was some spooky stuff right there.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, she was going off in that interview. Now all of a sudden, she tragically died.
In a car accident in Alabama.
Somebody posted a video of them driving past the car accident. They wrote, "Rest in peace, Angie Stone," across the video. And I'm just me looking at like what it was, how many cars and the trucks and stuff, and I'm like, yeah.
Something ain't right, man. Now when she just came out with that some things have been done to her lately that were threatening her life and everything,
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of crazy. I'm just saying, not in it.
They trying to get everybody out of here.
I don't know, man. That was kind of crazy. That was kind of crazy, man. Because Angie was my girl. I had a lot of her music,
Mm-hmm. And I didn't know she had a baby by D'Angelo.
Yeah, a long time ago. Yeah, man. Sorry to hear that. She was 63.
Did they say she was the only person in the vehicle that passed away?
Oh, it was shaky. This is shaky. I don't know all of it yet.
Yeah.
But it's like, all I know is she had a video that came out like a couple weeks ago before this, claiming that things was happening to her that was a little shaky. People was out to get her.
Did she say that? Did you see the video?
Yeah,
yeah, it's on YouTube.
She was on an interview? Somebody's interview?
No, she was on Twitter. What is that? What is that?
Instagram Live?
Instagram? She was waiting for people to come on.
Mm-hmm.
She was waiting for people to come on so she can talk. Come on, get out of there.
Is that when she was talking about her royalties and stuff? I saw her talking about royalties.
She was talking about she got a doc. She went to the doctor. They gave her a shot. Took blood from her and went into her body instead of her veins. It went to her body and they shot a bacteria in her. She got really sick.
Is she saying that it was done on purpose?
She's just saying that a lot of things have been happening to her out of the blue. Like a lot of things have been happening to her. And she missed a couple of shows and stuff. It was like something was going on. Now all of a sudden she's in a car accident in Alabama.
Well, she was at a show, right?
Yeah, but that Alabama is one of the most shakiest states out here.
So out of all the people in the car, she was the only one? Was it really just 8 people? Not really just 8 people, but I read again on social media again that there was 8 people in the van or something, and she was the only one who passed away. Was that a lie? I didn't
heard yet about the accident myself. I haven't seen any details on that yet.
Oh, I should fact check. I could do that while I'm sitting right, instead of asking y'all. But that's what I saw, and then I saw like another thing about all of a sudden they just start popping up that, and then something about her giving a video of her saying talking about her royalty payments and stuff like that.
No, but then, somebody made a big statement about all of this deaths. Well, Tupac and Biggie, and Prince, and Michael Jackson, and Whitney. It's all about publishing. I said it's all about the music.
So there's one person at the helm of the throne.
He's still alive. Clive Davis.
Clive is not going to.
He was there when Whitney died. He was down at a party in the same hotel.
And Whitney died?
Allegedly.
Okay. All right. And I just don't, by me knowing Nippy when she was a kid, she wasn't that scary type. And she went to church. Suicide is not an option. I just don't believe that. It's like, I just don't believe that. I don't think she was that type of person. I don't.
A lot of people are passing away, like girl, Michelle. She was from Gossip Girl, 39. She passed away. And you never know what it is until after the autopsy comes, and we all know it was always something, right? But, how are they getting this?
I thought you was pulling up the story.
Oh, yeah, I was. Because once I see so many, like, I gotta scroll.
How do they get these drugs? How do they get these drugs? Like, what drugs are they passing away from? Illegal drugs, prescription drugs, like that?
Fentanyl.
What is fentanyl?
Because Matthew Perry's thing came back, and there was some type of drug.
Yeah.
What is fentanyl?
Oh, no, they made it in China.
Synthetic opioid.
Okay, I found this on the web for synthetic opioid. Check it out.
Okay.
They put it in anything. You don't even get a second chance.
Like, what do they do? Making, like, how do they make these drugs? Like,
Yo, man, they just come away to make you get that
like
feeling.
Embalming fluid. Who would think to get high off embalming fluid?
Yeah.
Like, what kind of high are we getting here? Like, what does this? I don't even want to keep saying that. People be thinking they trying to figure out what that headspace feel like. But what does near death feel like? Because it sounds like you near death. These are near death experiences. Because you barely surviving it.
I think a near death experience is when at that time you got real drunk, you got real sweaty and everything. It was like real sweaty and everything. You feel like that was close to near death. That it's that same type of euphoria that like, oh shoot. I had that happen to me. At Tanaya had a party, and I realize the older I get, the less I can drink. Okay, so, and I'm not really. So they had that new tequila that young people drinking. There's them fancy little bottles in different colors. That's what my sister and them. So I drank some. So I'm drinking it. Plus it passed like 100 blunts. And see, and I also realized that I only smoke sativa, which is creative stuff for me. No more other stuff. So I can't just willy-nilly smoke anybody's stuff anymore because young people like hybrid. Hybrid is the kind that get you all ripped up, but you sleep in a corner.
I finally learned about the different days of heroin. I mean heroin. I'm
sorry.
Marijuana.
Well, because that's why my music has really flourished more. Because now I actually have the formula that has made my music. Before it was hit and miss.
Where'd you get the formula from?
Well, because once it's legal, then I start reading about certain strands of marijuana to find out what was the one that we see, before it was hit and miss. When you used to buy it from someone on the street, some days you would like make a lot of good songs, and some days you wouldn't do nothing. Some days it wasn't doing nothing, it was hybrid or indica. But when it was sativa, that was the days that I did like fantastic work.
But how can you tell whether... Oh, I understand what you're saying. You tell based on...
They do different things.
I know that they do different things. Yeah. When we went to Vegas is when we found out that they do different things. I was waiting for you to say that, but you ain't say it. When we went to Vegas for the wedding, and we went into that dispensary.
Well, I'm saying, since they've been illegal,
yeah,
you start figuring out what's up. So now that I know that sativa, which is the hardest to get, of course, they always never have it. It's always hybrid or indica. They never have sativa. Sativa costs more money than the other stuff, okay? Because it actually does stuff for you. It makes you write more books. You know, whatever you.
It's creative.
It grabs right into that cell right there. You know, it's like I could be like sitting here watching TV with not a thought in my process in my head, and I smoke some of that. Next thing you know, all these ideas are popping up in my head, and I gotta put them out. You know, it's like for example, since the weed has been legal, no, not to just say it, but my music's like been incredible. You know, even they even talking about it like it's incredible. Like it's been really incredible because I don't got nothing to do with that now. That's all I do is do music. So it's like I got the pipeline. There's no more hit or miss. There's no more. What is it gonna do something? It's like it's gonna do something. You know, it's like, and I got the stuff to do it with. So let's do it. You know, it's like and like I'm all over the place. You know, it's like my music is like here to here to here. It's all. That's what SoundCloud said. It's like you're just like incredible. Like I'm like, when are they gonna give me some money? Forget about this incredible stuff. It's like my number one song is a house cut or In the Dark. You know, that's like my number one song. I got like 1,800, 1,700 followers. You let it out again?
Yes, he is. Go ahead,
You let it out. Yeah, but In the Dark though is like my number one song and everything, and it's like it was from that. You know, it's like I just like it has. I just think that's the best thing that has.
First, I gotta tell her we got this wasn't even a planned thing. I think I'm TLH sounding you subliminally and making you talk about TLH sound.
Yeah.
But we both got on, and it wasn't even planned.
No plan.
I had this on.
What are you doing?
See, I was gonna actually change it. I just didn't get around to it. And when you came in with yours, I said, "Oh, I ain't got to change now." I said we both repping TLH sound.
Yeah, man. It's been crazy though, but it's like that's like the best thing that ever happened to me. You know, as far as with my music is that I gotta actually have the formula now. Because it was always a hit and miss. You know, it's like you would buy weed and you would think you would get the same stuff you had before, but it ain't out. And it's like, daggone.
Well, that's what happens when you buy it in the street, I think.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Can you in the street say to your street guy?
Right, you don't know nothing about that.
No. That's the difference.
That's what the difference was. That's what I'm trying to...
Well, I'm glad you understand that's the difference.
Yeah, and so that's what the deal was that when I was getting it from the street, sometimes I got sativa. And those were the days that I really did a lot of good work, but it was far in between. See, now it's like every day. Every day, like I just amaze myself in it. For real, be like, Dad, come on, man. It's like a puzzle, man. I put it together. I didn't know it was going to turn into that. You know, it turns into something. Bam. You know, but it's trying. Man. Right, Pony? They say you're gassing, man.
Okay, you.
Take that back to your house. Take all that back. No snacks today. Get that shit out of your system.
Yes.
Alright, guys, now it's time to say goodbye.
All right, y'all. I appreciate you having me over. It's always been fun, y'all.
To all our family. No more Wednesday. We will see you guys next time after she leaves. And TLH, thank you again for coming. Thank you. Like, and I have to say again, like my day started off so bad that you just don't know how.
But you made it though. Now
yeah, but first she was sick. I was like, she ain't coming. Then she coming out all dressed. I said, you sick? She's like, oh, I'm coming. I said, okay, she's showing up. I said, I don't know how I'm going to sound. but I'm coming. So, and I was sitting there like, she ain't going to call it quits. She wasn't
that wasn't enough for her.
But I was going to call it quits.
This is the crazy part, right? I was sitting down, and your business weird, and I was thinking, like, our producer said, we don't have to record every day, but we are trying to go somewhere with this podcast. So you can't tell us when to make it somewhere, right? That we can't record all the time.
Don't have to.
We don't have to record all the time.
First of all, 3 fucking snaps and a reformation. You better talk that talk, girl.
When you say that,
you doing snap?
That one moment that you get to not record can trickle down to a couple other moments. Where you know. Well, I don't have to record all the time, and it messes up the process. It messes up the plan. So yes, I have a sore throat. Thank God we record on Sundays. So now it's coming down. It's dying down. Because if she would have tried to do this Thursday night, Friday night, even yesterday night, I would have been sitting here looking cute. I would have been sitting here looking cute, giving y'all thumbs up or holding up some paper with some words on it, because my throat was killing me. But I couldn't let my partner in crime down.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
I'm there with the shake. But hey,
all right,
we got it done.
Your mother brushed it up on you.
Got it done.
I know. I'm excited that she came out. I wasn't gonna do it. I was gonna be okay with not having it done. I mean, I was in my feelings.
Oh, you were?
But I had to say to myself, you just can't. Like, you weren't prepared. You should have been more prepared.
My mind
right?
was
should have been more prepared.
She was good because you had the lineup. So that's the thing. We had the lineup.
Yeah, but
so in my mind, I'm like, okay, she's good. She got it. But then when I woke up and she came out the room and she told me everything, I'm like, oh man. Now I'm trying things. I go back, I read the comments, I'm like, all right, I gotta get it done. And
but it turned out to be good. God is good. It is what it is. And again, I wasn't gonna do it. And I wasn't gonna do it and be happy about it. It was gonna be just like, all right, you just can't get it done. But I still would have been disappointed in myself because I didn't get it done. And I was feeling bad about it. And y'all made me feel bad.
Oh, that's good.
I appreciate that y'all showed up because I was so mad. I was sad. I'm still sad. Every time I think about it, I got so sad. I was in such a bad state.
But just get out of that. You just talk to yourself. Talk yourself out of that. Tomorrow's another day. You all right.
I got it done.
I'll be so much better next Sunday, friend. I'm trying to debate if I'm gonna take off to go to the hospital tomorrow, or if I'm gonna just go to work.
Go outside and breathe in some fresh air. Like sometimes when you do things or move, you can't stay in a sick. And I mean, sometimes we can't help it, but you gotta get up out of that space and walk around and get some fresh air and all that kind of stuff. You can't. That's why when the hospital they come in, they change your sheets every day. They clean your room every day. They open up the blinds and they try to create a new day and a new, like all those germs away. You got to do that to help. You can't lay in the sickness because we can't get that. And that's how I felt. So I didn't lay in that sickness that I had this morning. Cause I had it for a minute. It ain't just been this morning. It's been a minute. I've been laying in it, and I'm not laying in it.
All right. So but you're human, though. You work so hard. You're mad at yourself when you fall off. It's only a little fall off compared to everybody else. So don't beat yourself up.
I'm learning. Trust me, I'm learning. Cause
your mother, she's
I go through a lot.
She's 150
it may not look like it, but I go through a lot.
Yeah.
I got a lot on my mind, and I realize that I can't wallow in it. Because that doesn't help anything at all. It doesn't help me figure out how I'm going to do it. It just doesn't help the process. So, I get up, I get out, and I go do something.
I get
up out of that.
I found this came to me in a, I gotta go. I gotta get home at 6 o'clock. This came to me in a thought, and I keep spreading it around because it seemed to work for me. But I don't know if it worked for everybody else, though. But eventually it should work for you. I don't know whenever you finally get to the point of this level. But doing things you don't want to do. It's like I don't do things I don't want to do anymore because I'm already got a bad space by already not doing something that I don't want to do already. I'm already in a bad place. And recently something happened to me where I was invited to a party. In the last moment, I didn't want to go. Right? But I was coming. But I don't want to go. going on. Like, didn't you say you ain't gonna do nothing you don't want to do? Like, calling us like, yo, I ain't coming. Like, you never come nowhere. You never. I was like, all right, so what? I ain't coming. Kind of find out it was a bad day. The person who party it was didn't show. His mother got sick, and she had to leave, and everybody was down, didn't know where to go, so they started bar hopping, which I don't do. So I would have been like really mad at myself. You know, I spent money to go over there. It was in New York. I spent money to go over there, took the train, then now the person didn't show up for the party that I was supposed to go to. Now, they're going drinking. And I don't want to go drinking. I'm trying to get away from that. So it's like, I would have been mad at myself. And it was cold that day, too.
Oh.
Like one of them cold days. Right? One of them cold days. Yeah, no. So I'd have been really, but here I followed my instincts and I had a good night. I watched everything.
I've never known you to do something that you don't want to do.
No, you know, sometimes you do. You know, you do things like you actually
compromise.
Do things. Yeah, but now I don't compromise no more. If I don't want to go, I'm not going. And, you know, because the space is bad. You know, that's why you get into bad spots. You might get into a car accident because you're really mad, or you might do something and everything. You know, it's just your whole space is bad. Your whole space is bad.
I'm learning to say no and not worry about how anybody else feels.
Because you know what?
Because it's not. Yeah. No, I don't want to do it. Like I don't want to make excuses anymore.
Yeah.
I don't. If you're gonna be mad at me for saying no, then that's your business. That's something you gotta, live with. Because I'm gonna go to bed snoring, farting, and be fine when I wake up in the morning.
Yeah, and I hear you on that. And and then tomorrow's another day. It always passes. You know, it's like what you thought was really important that one day, the next day it wasn't even that important. You know?
I'm taking back me. A lot of people got me effed up.
What?
Oh, I swear, a lot of people got me effed up. My kindness, my children too. My kindness, because I'm so nice, and I don't like to burn bridges, right? Because I believe, like, I don't, for instance, don't want to curse her out, because I might have to call this vote, right? But I'm going to curse her out, and 2 days later I got a call, and she's going to be like, no. And I'm like, damn. So I try to figure it out, right? So I try not to burn bridges, but I'm realizing, I said, for example.
Oh, yeah, I missed the example part.
Right. Now I'm realizing I just gotta learn how to build the boat.
That was really nice of you.
I gotta learn how to build the boat. Like, because the moment.
But if you gotta talk to people a certain way, then there's no need to build the raft to come back. You should not.
You shouldn't have to. But some people take that, I'm so nice and I'm so kind, and
well, then that's sometimes it's lack of communication. Yeah,